First off, yeah, just kind of take me through today. I know obviously you were at the forefront kind of the whole We Want to Play initiative, and just how exciting is today for you guys getting to come back, and you guys are officially back. Kamataki is going to play once again.
Yeah, no, I mean it's just an awesome feeling, obviously, because it's been a range of emotion this past year, and it's crazy to think it'll be 11 months we were off the ice, and it still doesn't feel like that. But I think it's just because my mind's been entertained with an array of things that you could go over and try to solve yourself, and it was a lot of that stuff, a lot of killing myself trying to figure it out and being a rep and just doing what we had to do. But again, it's just a huge thanks to the PHPA, and then of course the Comets for obviously doing everything they possibly could to let us play hockey this year and make a living doing it.
Yeah, just kind of take me through what the experience was like. Obviously, I'm sure you found out through Twitter, like a lot of us did at first, but then to get the call and to officially know everything is back, just kind of what was that moment like, and kind of just take me through everything.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like I said, just being the rep for our team, I've had, a lot of the information up front or been involved in it. And there's been moments that looked really good. And then, something bad happens a day, a week, a couple weeks later, something like that. So it's kind of just been the trend. And, the last couple of weeks here, it's started to look good again. And you just, it's been hard trying to stay even keel. You get that initial excitement, and then you kind of got to knock yourself back down going, this could happen, this could happen. So it's been like that the whole time. So really, I got the notion that we would play a couple nights ago, and then last night was basically told, yeah. And then even this morning, like a couple details were different when I listened to the announcement. So it's just like, that shows how fluid the situation is, but it's been a long road and we're finally here. So that anxiety, in everyone's mind can finally disappear a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of touched on it already, but you said you guys get to go out there and make a living. Just you guys get to continue to do what you love, and you get to go out there and continue your jobs. Just what does that mean to know that you kind of have a future secured for at least the next
Oh,
few
it's
months?
been huge, right? Because we haven't been getting paid this whole time. We don't get paid unless we play, so that's been a big worry on guys' minds, and a big personal battle a lot of guys have had to deal with is, do I retire? Do I get another job just to, if I have an offer, do I take it? That type of thing. Or do I go to Europe? If we don't play, what do I do? So it's just that whole time, it's just really been a lot of anxiety. And, I'll admit that the mental health wasn't good for us and, at any part in this up until now. So it's a big relief. I'm glad we all stayed positive and worked together. So like I said, this is not only a job for a lot of us, it's just what we've loved to do since we were kids. So you can't really put a price on that meaning and being able to do this, because a lot of guys unfortunately won't get to until next October.
Gotten a chance to talk to a few of your teammates or anything yet? What's kind of the notion around the team? What's the excitement level just kind of surrounding the team? How ready are you guys to get back on the ice, and get playing?
Yeah, I mean, we have a team group chat that I've tried to keep, everyone updated with as far as, as soon as I get the information, I kind of give it to them type thing. So there hasn't been too much to be excited about, in the last little while. So as you can imagine, I sent a message last night, and there weren't any replies because I said I was 90% sure. So it was kind of a little bit of, all right, we've been here before type feel. And, but today after the announcement, when guys are typing in all caps and a lot of exclamation points, stuff like that, the excitement's there and everyone's ready to go. And I don't think it can come soon enough.
Obviously, things are going to look a lot different this year, not only in the arena with the amount of fans that are going to be allowed and stuff, but how prepared are you guys to kind of, do what's necessary to be able to stay on the ice and play the game?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's got to be the number one, commitment every guy's got to make this year is, hey, like we knew how hard it has been to get to even this point. And, a lot of guys aren't going to be able to do this. So it's like, even on their behalf, it's like we have to make sure we're doing everything by the book this year. No one's doing anything to, jeopardize our chance to continue the season and finish it, because that's the ultimate goal, of course, right? And we want to do it safely. We've been over everything. We've thought, outside the box, and just we've been everywhere with this. So it's like I feel like we have these details buttoned down pretty tight, and it's going to be up to the guys in the locker room now to make sure they're being responsible as soon as they leave it. And I have full faith that everyone will, because just I think it's been a Comet mentality, a team mentality, ever since I've been here, and it's about winning. And we know we're not going to win if we jeopardize playing another game. So it's we all know what's at stake here, and we're ready to do it safely and have fun while we do.
You guys bring back obviously a lot of guys that you brought back from a year ago. You guys add some good key pieces to the puzzle as well. How do you feel about the group that you guys have coming to training camp as you guys get ready for the season?
I can't say enough. I mean, it's I talking to my parents today. I was like, that I don't care who I play with this year. It's like there's not a bad option on the team. So it's like it's a great feeling to have. But then you also look around at the league and you go, it's going to be like this everywhere. So every game is going to be a battle this year. I mean, I even had my initial thought too when I heard Toledo was out. I go, if this is the year we win it, I might have a personal asterisk. It's just like I feel like I'd have to go through them, but at the same time, I sit there and go, every team's going to be basically a Toledo this year. Like every team's going to be stacked. All these good players. I'm sure you'll see a couple Toledo guys sign elsewhere right now and pop up on a team we're playing against. So it's going to be a very depth-filled league this year, no matter where you go, who you play. And I honestly think this is going to be the hardest Kelly Cup to ever win, because you're going to see the best product possibly on the ice. And, I don't think it'll be like this for quite a few years until the salary cap's up, because you're just not ever going to see guys sign with the team at the prices they are. So it is what it is, but it's going to be a great product for us and the fans.
I was going to say, what's kind of your assessment so far of the league with all the teams opting out, and just kind of what the future holds for the 50-game season?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, obviously. Like, I mean, my heart goes out to all the guys, on teams that were affected by this, like, especially even Toledo. Like, I feel terrible for them. They're our rivals. Sure, you could say what you want, but at the end of the day, I want to see all those guys play. I want them to make a living, do the same thing I'm doing. So it's, like I said, it's not the same without them. And, not only them, the rest of the teams that couldn't make it. And it's a personal struggle watching guys go through that, knowing it could have been you. And you almost don't feel justified playing, but at the same time, we're keeping jobs where we can. We have to do what we have to do, and it's unfortunate for everybody involved. But like I said, looking around the league and just seeing the caliber of players that are where they are, it's just an exciting time, and you have to just feel fortunate that you have your job you do at this moment.
And I know it's not going to feel like the jungle of old per se, given the restrictions that are only allowing, I think, just over 2,600 fans at the building. But what are the emotions, the feelings going to be like the first time you step out onto that ice in front of some hockey fans at the Coliseum?
I'll probably cry, to be honest. Like, it's like, even like today, like you get emotional tears, like when you know it's official. It's been like that long of a situation, obviously, and not only for us, we're still all dealing with it away from the hockey rink. So it's like, just to finally get some good news out of it was just so exciting. So I'm sure you'll see that exact same passion translate to that first game. And I would not want to be playing with us or playing against us that first night. And granted, everyone else will be warmed up, mid-season form per se, but they all know what their first game felt like this season. So it's not going to be a fun game for whoever we play, needless to say. So it'll be an interesting one.
Have you talked to Benny or Legs yet? What have their emotions and kind of everything kind of been like when you got a chance to finally chat with them about everything being official?
Yeah, no, I actually talked with both of them last night on speakerphone. I've talked to Benny a lot throughout this whole time, this whole situation too, because I mean, at the end of the day, he's not far removed from being a player, so his passion's kind of the same still. He wants to prove, he could be a good coach just as he was a player. And so I might say he might have been worse than me this whole time, kind of wondering what's going on. And, we both dealt with our anxiety type thing. So we're both, back and forth, like, you hear anything type deal. So, but it's from this point forward, it's excitement, because that's why we wanted to play so bad, because we kept seeing the guys were available and, all the commitments that, we still had, and we were just excited the whole time. And we were like, we have to play. Like, we can't have this roster on paper and have it blow up next year. Like, we have to see what this is going to be like. So just to get to this point and have it be official and be able to pull it off the way we're going to, it's going to be a fun one, a special one. And, hopefully it ends on the best note possible.
How fun is it to play for a coach that cares that much like that too?
Yeah, no, I think that's probably the best compliment I could give Benny so far is just the way he's dealt with, the veteran group or, older guys, just even, younger guys too, just keeping them involved, what he's thinking. If, there's anything he wants you to know, he'll come to you. If you go to him with anything, he's going to have a real, man-to-man conversation. And, I guess it's a player's coach, as you would call him, because he knows what it's like to be a player, and it wasn't long ago for him. So he could relate to guys on a great level like that, and it translates to the relationship he has with guys now.